Hello again, everyone. It is Sam from the GSLAC STEM team. STEM, of course, standing for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math. We've got another STEM activity video for you guys this week. Today we are talking all about the science of polymers, and we're going to do a fun little trick you can use your scientific knowledge of them for. So really quick, we need to talk about what a polymer is. Polymer might not be a word that you've heard of before, but I guarantee you that you have some objects in your house that are made out of polymers. In fact, if you have anything like plastic or rubber in your house, these are all objects that are made out of this special material called polymers. Polymer is basically a long chain of molecules. Again, molecules are what make up the world around us. The cool thing about polymers is usually they are in these long chains that are very flexible. Think about cooked spaghetti. These big long chains that can kind of move around. So if you think of a plastic bags are very flexible. They're made out of these polymer chains. So because we have these polymer chains, we can actually do a fun trick using our knowledge that rubber materials, plastic materials are made out of these polymer chains. So I'm going to show you that trick now. This is called the skewer through the balloon trick. This is a trick you can do if you know a little bit about polymers and have a balloon and something sharp like a wooden skewer. So what we're going to do is we can actually poke a skewer through our balloon without popping it. And that'll actually use what we know about polymers. So the first thing you've got to do is you need to find the areas on your balloon where it is not pulled tight. If we have those polymer chains pulled really tightly and we try to poke through with our skewer, we actually might break those chains and pop the balloon. Instead, we're trying to find a place where we can kind of sneak through those chains and let them seal up around our skewer. So I always find the place where I've tied off on my balloon. Usually they're not pulled very tight there, and it's pretty easy just to take the sharp end of your skewer. Be careful, make sure you have permission, of course, and poke through your balloon. See, I'm in there. I'm going to go a little bit farther, and I can actually go all the way to the other side. What I want to do is find kind of that dark spot on the other side of my balloon. That's also a part where it's not pulled too tight. As soon as I find that part, kind of poke it a little bit, and then carefully twisting, poke through the rest of the way. And now you can see I have my skewer all the way through my balloon. So again, what's happening there is those flexible polymer chains, as I sneak through with my pencil, they're kind of laying across and making a temporary seal around my balloon. Now, of course, if I tried to go through the other way where those chains are pulled tight, I would probably pop my balloon. I'm not going to do that for you here today, but when you try this at home, absolutely try to pop it. We don't want to make a loud sound though today. If you don't have a balloon at your house, you can actually do this trick pretty easily just with another thing made out of polymers, like a plastic bag, right? So what I've done to kind of make this trick a little more flashy, you can just fill your bag up with air if you want, or to make it a little bit more interesting, I filled it up with water. Also, you can take a pencil. Round pencils work best because those polymer chains can seal up. They can kind of lay across better on the round end of the pencil rather than the square ends. And you're basically going to do the same thing. You're going to poke through one end, push through, and poke through the other. You can see my bag is not leaking, even though I have my pencil going straight through it. And again, that's because those polymer chains are helping seal. They're flexible. They seal around the pencil. If you've got lots of pencils, you can do this more than once. I'll use a skewer and go in. see, that's the power of our polymers. So that's our video for this week. Feel free to try it at home. If you like the activities you are seeing us do, you might want to check out some of our STEM summer camps we have going on this year. We've got STEM Week for Scouts BSA and Camp Nova for Cub Scouts. So maybe check those out. I hope you guys had fun, hope you learned a little bit, and keep on scouting.